What's up, guys? Welcome to the YouTube News Network in my basement, as always, where most YouTube videos are made are in people's basements. But there's a big explosive story going on now with Tomi Lahren, if I pronounce that correctly. So she's a member of the Blaze Network. Glen Beck, who was a beloved host on Fox News, went a little bit off the deep end, and he ended up exiting Fox News and going and starting his own station called The Blaze. Now, Glen Beck is a conservative guy. He's a conservative guy, a big conspiracy theorist, but he, in general, promotes conservative values. Tomi Lahren, working there, has her own show, and what she did is she came out and essentially said on the issue of abortion, which pretty much all conservatives are pro-choice, or not pro-choice, excuse me, pro-life, in that they don't believe that abortions are ethical. And you'll get a mix with conservatives. I mean, some will say, okay, well, maybe in the instance if a girl is raped or incest, there can be exceptions for that, but in general, conservatives don't there's like kind of a moral, like they don't really feel like abortion is right with a lot of conservatives. So Tomi Lahren, working over at The Blaze, basically comes out and says that as somebody that loves freedom, she feels like women should have the right to choose, and therefore I am pro-choice. Which kind of the conservative argument against that is that, okay, well, women have to choose, so they can choose if they want to murder their babies or not. So that's kind of the conservative argument with it. Liberals try to say, well, it's a woman's choice. She can decide what she wants to do with her body, like all this kind of stuff. Not really considering the baby, or kind of saying that the baby's not really alive until it comes out of the womb and then it's legally protected. So it's it's an interesting debate. It's been going on for a long time, ever since Roe v. Wade was passed. And it's interesting. So basically, because of this whole controversy now, Tomi Lahren has been, it sounds like she was suspended. Glen Beck has come out, because he's the founder of The Blaze, and slammed her comments. And we're going to see what happens now, because this throws a huge wrench in everything. So it's possible that she might have to move to a different network. Now, the unfortunate thing for The Blaze is that Glen Beck is kind of seemingly went off the deep end for a while there. And so one of his few shining stars was this anchor, Tomi Lahren. She's got a huge following on YouTube. She's been on a lot of different TV shows and whatnot. And so this would actually really hurt The Blaze's interest. So we're going to see how they handle it, because there's kind of a clash of opinions here and values over at The Blaze. It's almost turning into what could be a big civil war. And it could possibly mean that Tomi Lahren is no longer going to be with the network. But the downside to that is that it could really hurt business for The Blaze. So we'll see how this all pans out. It's a big breaking story. There's probably going to be some kind of finalized conclusion in the coming weeks, but we will see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe for much more news content.